and gentlemen, how y'all doing out there today? Welcome to the side, Jawn. As y'all know, we come to y'all each and every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And this Saturday morning happens to be special because it's Christmas Day. Everybody's happy. It's Jesus' birthday. Sharon, how you feel?
Merry Christmas. I feel just fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I have to say, Christmas is always a special holiday. You know, when you were younger,
Yes.
you wanted to get gifts. As you get older, you give more gifts than you get. So I actually enjoy Christmas. How do you feel about Christmas?
I love Christmas. You know, a lot of people like myself, I have a family member very close to me that passed on a Christmas. But despite that fact, I have been able to, it was so long ago that now I can enjoy Christmas again. It gets a little different because my parents are gone, but I focus on the good parts of Christmas, and that's what gets me through the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Christmas.
Now let me.
Thanksgiving is always my favorite holiday, but I do love Christmas.
So is Christmas is your top two? I would say is that your number two holiday?
Holiday, yes.
Okay. I will have to say Christmas is in my top five. I think it's three or four. I know Thanksgiving is one, and I know Independence Day is number two.
Oh, wait a minute now. We color folk, we're not supposed to celebrate that anymore. I was told.
No, well, I mean, from let me just say
I'm
this:
just kidding.
from June 1st to February to July 4th, we celebrate. As a matter of fact, it happens before June 1st. It starts on Memorial Day. I'm gonna keep it real. It starts on Memorial Day. If anybody's from Philadelphia, there are fireworks going on every night from Memorial Day to July the 4th, and a lot of times at the July the 4th. But it's starting on Memorial Day.
Yeah, here in Durham, it starts Memorial Day and all the way through Labor Day. Downtown, they do fireworks at the Durham Bulls Stadium.
Nice.
Almost every single game.
Nice. Yeah, and the fireworks are beautiful.
Yeah.
The ones that pay for the real good ones. Let me just say that. You got some other people that got some fireworks, and you be like, you just be sitting there looking at them like, all right, never mind. But let's get back to Christmas. Let me get back to Christmas. Christmas is beautiful. It's nice to go to those neighborhoods where you see everybody that got their stuff lit up, and it's kind of like they got a competition going. They got their houses lit up, and when I was younger, I thought that was so beautiful. But as I got older, it was like, oh, I know their electric bill is high.
That's
what I just be sitting there thinking.
Grown folks' problems. Grown folks is when you get grown. That's what you start thinking about.
Yeah, that's what Christmas reminds me of. It reminds me of the time change from being a kid and you thought that was just so decent to being old and you like, nah, I'm good. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Like I was telling people about, because matter of fact, Elise from Sweet Love TMA. She was telling me how she was going to go pick out a tree, cut it down, and take it back to the house. And I was saying, I've never done that. And I thought it was just some shit that was, either out somewhere else or, on TV only.
Right. I've never done it either.
Right.
I've never gotten a live tree ever. My sister has, but I have not.
Now I've gotten a live tree, but it's usually in the main highway intercourse. Somebody's selling trees on that little corner. They got a bunch of trees there in the truck. You pick your tree out, tie it up to your car, give you everything you need for it. You pay the money, then you go take it in the house. I've gotten a live tree. Live tree does make the house smell a lot better. I must admit that. I'm not 100% into the whole tree smelling thing, but it does smell a lot better.
I'm not into pine.
Yeah, they
doesn't do anything for me, so I'm just whatever. I don't want the hassle of a live tree. I love my artificial tree. It's the right size. I know how to put it together without any issues, and I can take that thing down. I ain't gotta haul it nowhere. I don't have to put it on the curb and let somebody come get it. None of that. Put it in the box, put it on the shelf. It's done.
Don't even and don't let you put on the curve and there's too many trees on your block. And the trash man just decide he ain't taking that tree. Now
Oh,
you
really?
now you got a ticket because you got the tree left out there for
Oh,
days in the
okay.
same spot. There's never a ticket saying we'll get this next time. There's a ticket saying, no, this is your fine right here for having this tree out here this many days.
Well, see, that means the garbage man needs to be fined for not picking up the tree.
I think we need to interview some garbage men. I think that's what we need to do. We need to interview some citation fellas. That's what we need to interview.
Well,
Because
maybe that's
I
what
had a
needs to
live
happen.
tree. I did the live tree thing one time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come in the house, it comes in the house beautifully, already wrapped up. When you take it out, it felt like the tree grown like 4 or 5 more inches. Now you're trying to take it out the house. You got pine everywhere,
Right.
and
I
you
don't
got to
want that.
sweep and clean all that stuff up.
Mm-mm.
Then you find out the trash man ain't take the tree. Now you done rented one of your boys' vans. You taking this tree, putting it in his van. Now you trying to find a dumpster to throw it in. That ain't even, it's not even legal what you doing. That can get you another ticket. Like all of this just for a live tree. I'm
Nah,
cool.
not doing it.
I'm
Nope.
cool.
Like I said, 35 minutes, tree is up.
That's it. That's all the time it's supposed to be. That's all the time it's supposed to be. I ain't supposed to be going through all this. And I don't know about anybody else, but I know in my family, the tree up until at least Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yeah,
That's my family.
I'm gonna say the last time I put up a tree, yeah, that's about how long it lasted, was Martin Luther King's birthday. Hmm. The last
Right.
time I put a tree up, it's been years since I put up my own tree. I just been going over my sister's and using her tree. Because my apartment, I mean, I don't know where I'm gonna put this tree. It's just, oh, I just realized I can put it over there. Well, anyway, we'll not be having a tree still.
I mean, you might have one soon because you got a grandbaby on the way. So you
Yeah,
know how
yeah, I
new
do.
babies brings bundles of joy into a family. So you may have one soon. That may be the baby that talk you into getting a tree.
That could be. He
Yeah.
probably will whisper, "Hey, grandma, I know I can't talk yet, but listen."
Yeah. That is most that.
Mhm. But yeah, Christmas is a special time. Merry Christmas to you,
That's
Dennis, and Merry
Merry Christmas
Christmas
to
to
everybody
everybody
else.
out there. Yeah.
Now, what
Merry.
does Christmas mean to you?
What does it mean to me? Well, of course, the religious side of it. I am a faithful person in God, and I believe in Jesus, the Son of God. I believe that He was born on Christmas Day, whatever day that was. I understand that Christmas Day secular doesn't necessarily add up with what's in the Bible and all that stuff. I've read something about that, but I believe that Jesus is the Son of God and He was born to a Mary and Joseph and the three kings and the gold, frankincense, and myrrh and all that. I believe all that. Yes, I do. So um I so it means that to me. So the story of Jesus is what it means to me first, but it also means family. It means a time of hope, a time of care, a time of supposed joy. Um, that's what I look for Christmas to be about. I don't just look at it for the materialism of it, even though we're a capitalistic society. I understand about the dollar, the sales, the gifts, the pressure. I get it. But when you're a realist like me, it is what it is. And my family has come to understand that you getting what I can give. So if don't expect 90,000 gifts from Aunt Sharon because I just don't have it to give like that. But I have a loving heart, and that's what they expect, and that's what they get. A lot of times from me. But I give nice gifts though. I try to give the gifts part of it. This is what it is for me. I'm not going to pretend like gifts don't matter at all, but I try to give gifts based upon what I know about the person. I pay attention to them all year long, and you should have some idea of something that would bring this person joy. Either it's something they need or something they want, something that will bring them joy. If I can't figure it out, then yeah, you get them a gift card. But when I give a gift card, I usually give it to a place that I know that they want the gift card for. But then there's always Visa, which would be accepted anywhere.
Accepted anywhere.
But yeah, accepted anywhere. But yeah, I try to give thoughtful gifts. For instance, I had one of my nieces. She was into at the time heavily into makeup, doing faces. She was very, very good. And this particular Christmas, I got her a brand new brush set. Now, if you know anything about makeup brushes can be costly, but I was able to find her some very good brushes at a very affordable price. So I picked them up for her. And then what I ended up doing in that gift is I bought some little other things, other little items that would make up a complete makeup kit type of things, and put it all together and put it in, nice box or whatever, and gave it to her. So she had the gloss, she had some other stuff, she had some creams and all this stuff, but it all was in line with that whole makeup artistry theme. That's what I do, because that's what she liked. That's what she was into. So that's what I give. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Now let me give a shout out to a new podcast that I was watching with this young lady. Her name is Don't Call Me White Girl. She had a podcast, and she was telling her meaning of Christmas, and she said Christmas is supposed to be about Jesus' birthday. Well, how come we don't never get no cake for Jesus, but we get cookies for Santa Claus? And I laughed at it when I heard it, but she was 100% true. We don't nobody buy no cake on Christmas. Somebody might make a cake, but ain't nobody buying a cake on Christmas and blowing out no candles or nothing. But there's a lot of people.
The cake doesn't say "Happy Birthday, Jesus" on it.
Sure don't.
Got you. I got you.
There's a lot of people baking cookies for Santa Claus.
You're putting the Oreos out. They ain't baking. They just putting the Oreo. They go in the store and get a bag of Oreos.
When I was younger, we used to bake cookies.
Put a plate out with 6 little Oreos on it and a cup of milk.
we used to bake cookies for Santa Claus when I was young.
Oh, really?
Mm. Yeah.
No, we didn't bake them for Santa. We baked all year long, so it wasn't about Santa.
Yeah, well, that's what they told me at the time. But we was baking cookies for us. I'm gonna say. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna say. We was baking cookies for us. But yeah, Christmas is a great time of the year for to be around family. Like I said, when you're younger, it's all about you getting gifts and open gifts. And as I got older, I don't do the wrapping paper. You will get a gift bag from me with everything in it. And if it's too big for a gift bag, you'll get a trash bag with a bow tie stamp with your name on it. All right. What I am not doing is spending all that time wrapping this gift up for one of these kids to just straight through it like Hulk Hogan. And then next thing you know, you got to clean all this stuff up with these kids. Negative. Let me tell you something. Dad ain't doing it. And if they get too old, gift cards. I ain't got to get none of that. Gift cards. All right. That's just what it is. That's just who I am. I'm not part of the cleanup crew.
I love wrapping the gifts real pretty. I love it. I love it because I worked at a department store, and at the department store, they taught us how to wrap gifts, right? It's an art to it. And I mean, I got to the point where I could wrap some beautiful gifts. And so now I love to do it just to try to keep my skills fresh because I forget. You know what I mean?
But I used to be good enough that I didn't need that much wrapping paper The wrapping
Yeah.
gift. That's when you knew
Yeah.
it was good. When you didn't need
Yep.
that much wrapping paper to wrap a gift.
Yeah, because now I know how to size it.
Right.
See, I used to be wasteful because I didn't know how to size it properly.
Exactly.
Now I know how to measure and size it. So now I don't waste a lot of paper
Or tape. You got to be
or
good on
tape.
that with a lot of paper or tape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
Yeah.
how good I was trained on wrapping gifts.
But what is it? What does Christmas mean to you? Like, I know family. I think you did say that.
Yeah,
It means
family.
time with family. And what else does it mean?
I haven't done the ugly sweater party. That's the only
I
thing
have.
I kind of regret because I've never bought an ugly sweater. So I've never done an ugly sweater party. And I really want to do one day. So I'm gonna have to get me an ugly sweater and do the ugly sweater party. This year, we're doing something called a white rhino. I want to make sure I'm
White
saying
elephant.
the white elephant.
White
Oh, that's what is
elephant.
it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just you have to bring a gift that's worth, I think it's either worth $20. You have to have a $20 gift card or something.
$20 or less.
Right. No,
You
it's
set it.
$20.
You set it for whatever limit that you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually that's the maximum. It's whatever or less. But you saying no, it's whatever.
Yeah, they said $20. They didn't say or less.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
they said $20. Make sure it's a $20 gift card or a $20 gift. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
be, like I said, I'll be bringing that. That's what I'll be bringing. The gift card for $20. I probably
And you know how it works, right?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, so everybody's gonna put their gifts together in one table. And
Okay.
then I guess they determine who goes in what order in picking gifts. So the first person goes and they'll pick a gift, open it, and say what it is. If nobody else wants that gift, the person keeps the gift and sits down. But if somebody wants the gift, when it's their turn, they'll say, okay, Dennis, it's your turn. Oh, well, I want Sharon's gift.
Okay.
And you come get my gift. So what you will do is you'll pick a gift first. You'll pick your gift and you open that gift. And let's just say that you rather have my gift that I already opened versus the one that you just opened. So we would swap gifts. You would give me yours and you would take mine. And I have to give it to you pretty much, I believe.
Okay.
If you want it.
That is new. That is new.
And then that goes all the way. And then it depends on who's doing it. I have actually heard different ways of doing this. I have actually been at one where if the person wants your gift, if you say no, then they don't get it. Then I've seen it where they don't have that option.
Okay.
I've seen it both ways. And then the person who pulls the gift that has the white elephant in it, that means they can go pick anybody's gift.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
You can go pick anybody's gift and they get the white elephant whose gift you pick. So I've seen it play, different ways. So you gotta make sure you tell me how that goes.
I'll definitely tell you how to go because we doing it today.
End up with.
Yeah, we're doing it today. So I'm definitely gonna tell you how that goes. Now, that's when I go to my cousin's house in a little bit. Now, what was the most memorable and best Christmas that you can remember?
Well, I'll say in my childhood, it was my 9th birthday year, whatever year that was. I'm not telling you, but I was 9 years old. So my Christmas when I was 9 years old, for some reason, I specifically remember that year. It was, well, I can tell you, it was, yeah, I remember that year. And that year, I got like everything I wanted on my Christmas gift. I got some great gifts from my godparents. I remember they brought me this brand new dress that I loved. It was just a special Christmas. I got a lot of stuff under the tree, and it was all about the tree. And plus, I believe that particular Christmas, my grandmother came up from Virginia. Yeah, I believe she did because that prior year, my grandfather had passed. And so that particular year, she came to Dayton to see us for Christmas.
Okay. That
Yep.
was
So
cool.
that was a special one. Now, as an adult, the best Christmas I had as an adult had to be my son's first Christmas where he really realized what Christmas was and opening gifts and stuff. He was maybe about 4, maybe 3 or 4 years old. And he was open. He really understood what gifts were and opening the gifts. And we had all these gifts under the tree. Um, yeah. And I mean, I got him everything. I got him a whole lot of stuff. I remember that. And just to see his little face light up for the first time was really special. That was my favorite.
That's cool. Now, one of my most memorable, um, I want to say I was either in third or fourth grade. And you know me. And to this day, I still talk smack, but I'm talking smack. And Santa Claus about to get me this and that, and my homie like, yo, you do know there's no Santa Claus, right? I know what you talking about, man. Listen, Santa Claus get me everything on my list. All right, don't be sitting there. Then stop saying that so loud. All right, listen. There is no Santa Claus. It's your mom and dad. My mom and dad ain't got this type of money. Listen, Santa Claus about to get me all this. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
You
just going on
really,
and
really
on.
believe that?
I was dead. I was dead. It was to a point. He stopped me. He said, "You know what? I'm not doing this with you no more. It's the last day of school. This is what I want you to do on Christmas night. I want you to wake up and look downstairs and wait and see if you hear Santa Claus coming out your chimney." I said, "He comes down my grandma's chimney all the time." Like that's all I'm saying. He comes down my grandma's chimney all the time. I said, "My grandma actually got a chimney." Okay, then. This I just want you to sit there. I said, "You know what? You tell me who ate the cookies that y'all baked. You always bake cookies. You tell me who ate the cookies that y'all baked." And I remember I stayed up, I got up, and I didn't go downstairs. I just peeked downstairs and I seen them putting the presents under the tree.
You did?
I seen them putting the presents
Wow.
because the tree was like right, you know how like you go down, the tree was like right there.
Right
So you could
there.
see it. And I seen them putting the presents under the tree. And I was like, but nobody ate the cookies. Like the
What?
cookies were still there. Nobody ate the cookies. My grandpa was
Wow.
probably supposed to eat the cookies, but he fell asleep.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
fell
you're
asleep.
supposed to eat the cookies. You're supposed to eat the
Right.
cookies. You're supposed to put the gifts out and eat the cookies.
My feelings was hurt. Like I tell you, my feelings was hurt. All this time I've been writing letters to this nobody. I wish I
Listen, I
would.
don't even remember. I don't remember how. I don't even remember the story of how I learned that there was no Santa. I really don't remember. I don't. I have no memory of it at all.
Yeah,
So it must not have been a big deal to me.
it was a big deal to me. That was my homie Randy Brooks. I ain't seen Randy in years either. That was my homie Randy Brooks. He just was like, then
Randy is bad Santa.
he was like, then you gotta be kidding me. You really believe that? Like he was going on and on. I was like, oh man, what? Santa Claus about to get all this, man. They literally was down there putting the stuff under the tree. My mom and my dad, they down there putting the stuff under the tree. My dad done left. Now he done went on to my sister's house doing the same thing.
Wow. And like I said, I don't even remember.
I don't even know if I told my parents that story. I don't even, to be honest, I don't even know if I told my parents that
You
story.
need to tell your mama that this Christmas.
Yeah, I think I'll tell her later on the day on Christmas. Later on the day on Christmas, I'll tell her.
You need to tell her, Mom, let me tell you this story.
Yeah, I don't think I know I told my brother the story. I told him because he was just as drunk into it as I was, and I was like, no.
Well, speaking of this Christmas, what song do you listen for that represents Christmas to you? Like it's not Christmas until you hear this song playing on radio or something.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just don't, yeah, you know, I can't really sing that good. I like that Mariah Carey song though.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah
Really?
Carey.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
care
shocked.
about the presents. There's just that thing for me.
Yeah. Okay.
There's Mariah Carey. And I can't forget the Temptation Silent Night.
Well, that's it for me. It's not Christmas until I hear it in my mind.
Yeah, there you
When
go.
that come in, when he comes in with that in my mind, it's a wrap. I am no more good. You should see me. I absolutely lose my mind.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta say
I'm not
nothing
gonna
else.
lie.
I just need to hear that part right there.
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
wanna be
They
free.
did a great job on that song. I don't even know if they knew that they did such a great job on that song.
Oh yeah.
They
And you
did a
know
great
what?
job.
The Temptations today, when they perform that song, they sound so good still.
That's the second group of Temptations.
Well, you know, the originals are gone, but I'm just saying
I think one of them still. I think Oda's still living.
one of them, but the rest of them are gone. So yeah, they're all new. But what I'm saying is their voices perfect,
Yeah, I know a
and
guy
they
that actually
sound
that
just
actually
like it.
sing that actually sing with that new group of Temptations. His name is Corey Williams. He actually sings with that new group. He's David Ruffin on a new group of Temptations.
Well, listen, you go on YouTube and play that video from this past year. They still sound good. They
Yeah.
still sound good, man. I tell you. Oh, like I said, those
That
three
Donnie had
words.
that Donnie Hathaway is a great joint too. This Christmas, he
Oh,
did a
this
great
Christmas,
he
yeah.
did a
But
great
you
job
know
on it.
what? You know what? I think I think everyone else likes that song more than I do. I'll put it that way.
I don't like it as
That's
much as
what
I
I'll
used to.
say.
I'm gonna say that. Like Mariah, it used to be Donnie Hathaway, Temptations, then Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey actually jumped over Donnie Hathaway.
Ryan jumped nowhere for me. I don't
I,
even think about that
I don't,
song.
yeah,
I don't
I
care if
like
I
that
never
song.
hear that song again.
She be
But
killing it.
what I do want to hear is Whitney Houston singing "Joy to the World." I mean, yeah, "Joy to the World." Joy to the world. That song.
Okay.
You haven't
I ain't
heard the Whitney Houston version? Oh
never
my
heard it.
gosh. She gets down. She gets down. Down. You hear me?
I hear you. I just said I never heard it. I hear you.
Put Mariah to shame.
They don't sing the same song. And they actually related
Whatever. I don't want to
somehow,
hear
some
it.
way.
Whitney. I'll pick Whitney over her every day, twice on Sunday.
I'm not doing this with you. I've had a lot of
I'm just
Mariah. I've been
saying.
having a lot of Mariah Carey beefs in my life, from ex-girlfriends to girls that I know, and I just like her music.
I
This
like
is
her
what it is.
music. I like her music. I do. I like her music. Her music is dope. The
Man, I just like her
production of
music.
it is her production. The production of her music is excellent.
Man.
But if I'm just comparing voices, it's Whitney all day.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. Most definitely.
It's just Whitney all day. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Those are some of my favorite. I even like Boys to Men and Brian McKnight, Let It Snow. I like that one.
Yes, I love that too.
I'm trying to think of another one.
Oh, Nat King Cole, the
Chestnuts.
Christmas song. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I used to get in trouble in school singing that
classic,
because I would
classic.
just sing that one part. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and I just go right back and say it again.
You
Chestnuts.
stupid. You so ignorant. You're
I'll be in trouble like, what we having today?
no wonder
Chestnuts.
you got in trouble. Crazy.
I
Yeah.
do got a question for you though, because everybody gets mad when you say this, and it's a big thing. Why is it that people get mad that Die Hard is not considered a Christmas movie?
Because it is.
I said it is too, but there are people out there, aka Sweet Love, that says that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Wait a minute. When you say Sweet Love, you mean all three of them say it's not a Christmas movie?
Elise told me it wasn't a Christmas movie.
Oh, we gotta have her on the show because I'm gonna argue her down, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna prove to her why it is a Christmas
It
movie.
was a Christmas movie, just like Friday After Next is a Christmas movie.
No.
What do you mean? No, they playing the song in the beginning, and my mind, that's a Christmas
Okay.
movie. Friday After
And a
Next.
Christmas movie. It takes more than a Christmas song for it to be a Christmas movie.
They got a Christmas tree there, and they partying on Christmas time.
No, you stretching a little bit. You reaching a little bit with the Friday After Next now.
Now, Friday the Next, they got Santa Claus stole it, robbed the house.
Die Hard 1 and 2 are Christmas movies.
I don't know, but I don't even know what Die Hard 2 was on Christmas. I didn't even know that.
Christmas, Lord have mercy.
I ain't know Die Hard 2 was on Christmas. I ain't know that at all.
You need to watch Die Hard 2. You need to watch it.
You know, I'm a fan of Die Hard 3.
You know that's my favorite movie of all time, Die Hard 2.
Friday After Next is one of my favorites too.
Again, I don't care if I never see a Friday movie ever again.
Oh, that's why you feel like that. You don't like them Friday movies.
It's not that I don't like it. I liked it when they first came out and I first saw it, but I'm over it now. It's like, all right.
Yeah, that was a Christmas movie though, Friday After Next. A lot of people, again, they pick and choose what they consider Christmas movies.
Yeah, well, we're going to have this discussion with Sweet Love. We're going to have to shout out to Sweet Love. I love y'all ladies, but y'all going to have to come up in here and tell me how Die Hard 2 is not.
Well, no, she was just talking. I only put Die Hard. I ain't put 1 or 2.
Well, let's just stick. Okay, well, then let's just stick with Die Hard. That's a Christmas movie. You got a tree in it. They had a Christmas party. Come on. They're celebrating Christmas at the Christmas party. It's over Christmas.
I said the same thing.
Christmas movie, just like Trading Places. People say that's not a Christmas movie.
I forgot Trading Places was during Christmas because I remember he robbed that one. Yeah,
he put the Santa Claus outfit on.
Yeah. Friday the Next is a Christmas movie.
Don't tell me it's not a Christmas movie. You tell somebody else that. But yeah, when that Temptations come on, that's Christmas for me. When I hear Donny Hathaway, when I hear Whitney Houston,
I barely hear that Whitney Houston one. Yeah.
Well, they play it a lot here. It depends on which radio station. Now, if you listen to the hip hop station, then you're not gonna hear it. But if you listen to the R&B station, you'll hear Whitney.
I know I'm forgetting a song too. I know I'm forgetting another Christmas song that I actually like. I just can't think of what it is right now, but I know I'm forgetting one.
Well, they play the Jackson 5. I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. Yeah, that definitely was a good one. Oh man. But yeah, those Christmas movies, you know, a lot of people.
What's your favorite Christmas song though?
It'd be the Temptations. That is Mariah Carey. Yeah.
Oh. I mean Christmas carols, like Christmas carols.
Oh, you mean old school Christmas carols? Oh,
right, like you sing around, you know, with your family. Not that's released as a record necessarily.
When we did do Christmas caroling, we did it one year with the Bible study. We knocked on doors and sang Christmas carols. Noel was my joint.
The first Noel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the first Noel. Mine is Oh Holy Night. That's my favorite Christmas song.
Nice. We had a thing in school where it was like a puzzle and you had to figure out what Christmas song carol what puzzle.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they had the baby in there and it was dreaming and you had to figure out what song that was. And it was All I Want for Christmas Was My Two Front Teeth.
Oh Lord.
And then they had the alphabet.
I forgot all about that song.
They had the whole alphabet on one joint, but the L in there. So that's how you knew that was Noel. It was a lot of them on there. I remember that. That was back in elementary school. That's how long ago that was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have these sheets that have all the words to all the Christmas carols, all the traditional Christmas carols on it, and we as a family we sing them at Christmas. We sing them in our house. We sing them because we're not walking around going Christmas caroling in the neighborhood because people think we're crazy and try to shoot you. So we don't do that,
Yeah,
but
we
we
did.
do sing them in our house.
We had candles and everything.
Mm-hmm.
In a bad neighborhood, we was doing that. Let's get that out the way.
We used to. I mean, we used to do the caroling thing, but no, not in these modern times. These crazy people. No.
Only Christmas caroling you get now. You may get a random crackhead singing the Christmas song. That's the best you get of a Christmas carol in the neighborhood. It's just a random crackhead just singing the Christmas song walking down the street.
But yeah, I love Christmas music. My mother, she had a Christmas album. This is back when you played albums and not all this digital stuff now.
Yeah.
And we had our stereo system hooked up to the intercom, so that even though our stereo was downstairs, it would play throughout the house. So my mother had this album. It was called Christmas Bells.
Time out. You're not just gonna
What?
sit here and tell me you had an intercom throughout your house. That's not what you
Yeah, we
about
had
to
an
do.
intercom system.
No, everybody didn't have the
Okay,
intercom system throughout the house.
it's by a company called Newtone, Nutone, and we had an intercom. So in every room of the house, you had this thing on the wall that controlled your radio, and you could turn a button and you can have it playing in just that room, or you can have it playing from the main console. You can have it playing throughout the whole house. And then when you go into your individual room, you can turn it down so it's not playing in your room. But we used to have music playing all the time. This is why my sister and I, who we are so music crazy, because we're used to having music. We were raised having music playing in our house all the time. Happy music. It wasn't, I'm gonna take my AK and I'm gonna go spray playing in our house back then. Because remember, I was in 5th grade when rap music even came out. 6th grade when rap music even came out.
They
So
wasn't
before
saying that
that,
back then either.
yeah, we just weren't saying that. So it was happy music. Okay. And she had this album that was bells, Christmas, like a Christmas bell. And it was bells, people playing these bells, playing music. It was bells playing the music. So it's instrumental, but it was all bells. It was like bells, and well, it wasn't all bells because you had violins and percussion and keyboard and all that too, but just beautiful. And she would put that album on and let that play. And then we had them. Okay, I'm gonna show my white self. But we had White Christmas, the Bing Crosby album. We used to play Bing Crosby, and I know that whole album frontwards and backwards. When he sings Jingle Bell,
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
No, he don't sing it like that. But I can't. It's really fast. It's really fast, like dashing through the snow, and I want to soaky feet. Oh, let you go and let me know the way. And I mean, he's really singing, right? Bing Crosby could sing better than people gave him credit. And then we had another Christmas album. I forgot this man's name, and my sister's if she's watching, she's going to kill me for not remembering this guy's name. But we have a third album that we would play all the time, and the White Christmas and this other album had the words printed on the album sleeve. So we would just read all the words, and then what we ended up doing was copying them on a copy machine, the words. And these are the sheets that we use today. That's where those sheets are from that I was telling you we have in the house. And so when we had our kids, we had to pull the sheets out so they can even learn the songs, because guess what? They weren't having music class. Remember, schools cut music class and art and all kind of stuff. Music class was where we learned how to sing these Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Well, when our kids came along, they didn't even know Up on the housetop.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't know that.
They didn't even know that song. They didn't even know "Oh Christmas Tree," really. How you what? So we had to get those words printed. So we did, so they can learn some Christmas carol.
I know what Christmas song it was. It was Run DMC. It was Run DMC.
Oh,
It's
what's it
Christmas
called?
time. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
In Hollis,
Mom's
Queens.
cooking chicken and collard greens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my song right there. I do love that song.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But still, nothing says Christmas like the doggone Temptations, boy. That's in fact when we get finished, I'm gonna put that song on probably.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day to do it. Another one of those movies that I used to watch on Christmas that, I don't know if a lot of people like this movie or not, but I loved it, was Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
I watched it last night. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's one of my movies right there.
On Tubi TV, because they have it on Tubi TV, so you can watch it on Tubi.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch it. Yeah, that was actually a really good movie to me. I was laughing so hard.
Turbo Man. It's Turbo Man. Oh, but the funniest part of that movie was the neighbor. That man was kind of creepy.
Yeah, the funniest part of the movie to me was when Sinbad tried to get away from the police, and he
said Rodney King.
Yeah, no, but he was like, he said, don't make me go postal on y'all. There's a bomb in here. So he give it to him, and they don't nobody do nothing. They all leave, he leaves. He get down the block. The captain there, the police captain, go check it. He's like, it's not a bomb. He open it up, boom, it blow the whole joint up. He was like, that was a bomb? There's some sick people in this world. Sick.
Right. And he had a doggone thing.
Right.
But what was funny is when the cops tackled him, and when they were trying to wrestle with the stuff to get the Turbo Man doll in the store, and people were running and pushed him down. They're all on top of him, not letting him up, the crowd. And he's like, Rodney King. And I was just crying. Oh my God, that made me laugh.
Sinbad is truly one of those underrated comedians, man. He is hilarious.
Yes, he is.
He is hilarious, man. Now,
one cuss word.
If you could get one Christmas gift this year, what would you ask for? Besides all the real things like good health, love, life, family, etc. We're talking about material things here.
Okay, let me think about some fluff. So I would get, when I say fluff, I mean something besides all those real good things that you were just mentioning.
Oh, all right. You make sure you say that, because it's some. We got some reefer smokers out here that was like,
I ain't talking about you. Okay,
they out there. They're like, she wants some what?
Let me help you.
Get her some of that for Christmas now.
let me help you, Mr. Holmes, and to the listening audience. If you ever hear me say anything that could be misconstrued as a smoking anything reference, it is not that. I am never going to be talking about smoking anything, cigars, cigarettes, weed, nothing. Just understand, okay? So let's just get that out of the way, as you say. Let's just get that out of the way.
Let's get that out of the way. You know what I mean? Let's not even play around with it. Let's get it right out the way.
In my Doc Rivers voice, let me just get that out of the way.
Let me just get that
out. But anyway, I would want, you know what I would want? I would want a pair of Jordan 11s. Yep. I've never owned a pair of Jordans in my life.
What?
I have never had a pair of Jordans. Nope.
Michael
I've told you this before.
Michael Jordan, you don't live too far away from him. Michael Jordan. Make sure you get Sharon. Make sure you get Sharon a pair of Jordans.
He need to come bring me a pair. I'm his biggest fan ever.
All right.
But anyway, what would you get?
I would probably. I think I would get I'd probably get a whole podcast set. you know, with the full mics, the two. I think I either had 2 or 3 cameras and 4 mics. Yeah, and the mixer. Can't forget the mixer.
Yeah, and that would be lovely. I would really love a mixer.
And the mixer. And I have all that ready to travel with me. So when every time I go somewhere, I'll pull out my kit. Let's go. I'll be ready for an interview immediately.
You know, I like those things now that you can get that's just hold your iPhone, because you know I have an iPhone. And you can make it a tripod, you can make it a desk tripod, you can make it a selfie stick, you can do all kinds, but it allows you to record from your iPhone, which records very well, you know, audio and video.
Oh, okay.
I love that. That's great for when you're traveling. And like if you're going to be someplace where you don't have a lot of space to set up and you need to instantly pull something out to record. I'm just saying this for me, not you, because you don't have an iPhone. Do you have an iPhone?
I don't have an iPhone. I got 3 Androids.
Right.
Yeah, I got 3 Androids.
Now, this might work with Androids, but you know, I don't even know how to operate Android, so I don't mess with
I don't know how to operate an iPhone like that, but
I'm an iPhone.
If somebody give me a free one, I'll learn. I ain't paying for one though.
I'm telling you right now, an iPhone would change your life. It's so much easier to use than Android. It's just really easy. So easy, I can operate it with one hand.
Look at you.
I'm just saying, it's very easy. But anyway, yeah, I would love to have one of those. But I think my first choice, just give me a pair of Jordan 11s. You know which one's the 11s, right?
Yeah, the black and red ones they call the bread. It's patent leather. Yeah, I bought a pair for my daughter. Them patent leather 11s. The
I wouldn't mind some ones too, though. The ones, the classic red, black, and white ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait to get my sneaker game back together. I got time. I'm worried about some other things. Yeah, I got time. I'm worried about some other things, man. You know, start getting money in other ways. Then I'll get my sneaker game together.
So another thing that I would love to get is, I don't know if you know anything about Tiffany Jewelry.
Yeah, I know about jewelry. I just don't wear it.
Yeah, but you know, jewelry from Tiffany's though.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level.
Tiffany's jewelry. They have this bracelet. It's a classic bracelet. It's a chain link bracelet that has a little heart dangling.
Oh yeah.
You can get a necklace to match.
Nice.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, it's beautiful. I would love that. Maybe something else. Yeah, something like that. What else? What would be another one that you would like after the podcast, Kit?
After the podcast, kid, if I got some Eagles tickets, that'll be good. That'll be real good. Somebody got me some Eagles tickets. That'll be beautiful.
Yep. And you know, I would love to go to a game at Heinz Field.
Right.
But if you could meet any Philadelphia Eagle that's still living, because see, I already know who it would be, of the ones that's passed. But if you could meet anyone, who would be the first Philadelphia Eagle, either current or former, that's still living, that you would want to meet?
Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, he's a cool dude too.
I ain't never met him. Randall Cunningham. I
used to hear so many
bad stories about him, but I just don't believe what people say. I gotta see it for myself.
Well, the stories I used to hear about with his womanizing ways, I ain't trying to holler at him. I just want to meet him and interview him. So I don't care about nothing.
They was saying I had a teacher tell me that she met him at the mall and he didn't want to give her son an autograph. And I was like, that don't even make sense.
There's some people out there like that. So if I had to pick a Steeler to meet, who you think I would want to meet?
Right now?
Yeah.
That's still living?
either that's still living, that's either playing now or played before.
I'm gonna take my 2 guesses. All right, I got 2 guesses.
You got 3 guesses.
I get 3. It's Terry Bradshaw, Jerome Bettis, and if there was a third, I'm gonna say Hines Ward.
You know me well. That is the exact 3 people that was on my mind. I'm serious. Yeah. I would still want to meet Ben, and I would want to meet Joe.
Oh, you mean Joe Green? Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest stiller ever.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He's the greatest stiller ever. Nobody's taking that from him yet.
That is 100% true. He is the greatest still out.
Mm-hmm. Ever.
Mean Joe Green.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, he would walk, if he walked in the room, I would just be speechless. Is there anybody, any famous person that would leave you just unable to talk if you saw them up close? Like if they came up to you to meet you, that would leave you just speechless, could barely talk?
Probably
I
Will
can
Smith.
name several for me, but for
Probably
you,
Will
what do you
Smith.
think? Really? Mhm.
Yeah, probably Will Smith, because I wouldn't
That's
expect
a
to see.
silly dude.
That would really be unexpected to see him.
Uh-huh.
And I'd just be sitting like, oh shit, there go Will Smith. Like, just like, oh man. Like, you know, that's how I'd be like. But yeah, probably Will Smith. And I don't know. I think everybody else I would probably, even if I seen Kanye and Jay-Z, I don't think I'd be speechless.
Yeah, I'd be speechless if I saw Beyonce or Jay-Z. Kanye, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, you don't care for Kanye.
Yeah,
I love
it
Kanye.
wouldn't leave me speechless at all. I would probably just roll my eyes and walk away because I don't care to even have a conversation with him. I don't wish ill on him, but I just don't have anything that I would want to say or ask or nothing.
Right.
No, I just don't.
What's let me think. Who else? Who else out there? Maybe LaDainian Tomlinson. It might be. I don't know. With athletes, I kind of, it's kind of different.
Well, if I saw Michael Jordan close, but not close enough to talk to him, right?
Right.
If I was close enough to talk to him, I probably would be stumbling all over my words. I would. Now, I got up and close and personal with Magic Johnson, but this was 30 years ago. And I'm thinking if I saw him again at this juncture with his stature now,
and showed him that picture, he probably would be laughing so hard.
He would. Oh my God, he would be like, "This is amazing." With him had his arm wrapped around me because he's so tall with his 6'9" self.
Yeah,
I remember that picture. But keeping it Christmas, so I got 2 Christmas questions for you.
Okay.
That was not in the lineup, but I just thought about it. So if you haven't, Thanksgiving is a big dinner day, dinner holiday. For us, I don't know about your family, but for us, Christmas is too, right? So we have 2 months back to back with this huge dinner. Is there anything at Christmas? I mean, do y'all have the big Christmas dinner?
Sometimes, not all the time.
So what famous person would you want to invite for Christmas dinner?
I would invite, let me see. I would invite Coach Prime. I want him there. He got to come with Jamie Dukes too. Jamie Dukes got to go. I like Jamie Dukes. So
I like Jamie Dukes.
Yeah, I like Jamie Dukes a lot.
And what was his brother's name?
Jamie Dukes had a brother?
Jamie, it was Jamie and somebody. Yep, he has a brother. And
Oh,
I
wow.
can't remember. Well, anyway, I like Jamie Dukes.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a brother.
He got a brother.
Who else would I have there? Yeah, I probably have LaDainian Thomason. I'm trying.
What is your
Shaquille O'Neal.
fascination with that dude?
Shaquille
What is
O'Neal.
what's your thing with LT?
Oh, LT's my guy. LaDainian Thomason, that's my guy. That is my guy. LaDainian Thomason, man. That is my guy. I was there when he got drafted too. Him and Michael Vick, they got drafted the same year. There was a couple of draft picks apart.
Anyway.
So I was there for that.
Alrighty. Well, I definitely like LaDainian over Michael Vick. But anyway, so if I were getting to invite someone for Christmas dinner.
Ocho Cinco will be the last one.
No, because I probably couldn't stop it. You would have Deion Sanders and Ocho Cinco at the same dinner. You out of your mind. You wouldn't even be able to eat. You would be laughing so much. And Shaquille O'Neal, you wouldn't be able to eat. You would not be able to eat.
And LaDainian to be there to top it off. Yeah.
Nah, man.
This will be Christmas, man. This will be Christmas.
Let me tell you who I would have. I would have some people who don't have nothing to do with each other. But I would have I want Kevin Hart at my Christmas dinner.
Okay.
I really do. I love Kevin Hart. I don't know. I love Kevin Hart and I want him at my Christmas dinner. I also want Viola Davis at my Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to pick her brain, talk to her, just get her take on things. Because that chick is powerful. I love Viola Davis. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Her. I'd love to have Angela Bassett at my Christmas dinner.
That's my girl, 911.
So I'd have some, really good conversations with them with crazy ass Kevin Hart. And then, yeah, I would want Beyonce there because we can break out in song. And I love to sing. Oh, I know who. Karen Clark Sheard. Woo! Yes. Yeah. She can take me to church at my Christmas dinner. That woman can blow still. I don't even know how old she is. She got to be 60 something.
Okay.
70 something almost. But anyway, she can blow. So I take her.
I ain't mad at that one. That was some good picks.
And don't you have something that has to be at your big family dinner? Like what food dish do you have that got to be there? And if it's not there, you mad?
Ham.
Ham?
Ham.
Really?
Ham has got to be there. Ham.
Well, you told me the story about people say they don't like pork, and then y'all had that ham, and you went back and the ham was gone. And you told your wife, you were like, I thought you said it like well, they didn't eat pork. Where'd the ham go? Nah, for me it's macaroni and cheese. We can't have no Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner and you don't have macaroni and cheese. It's a problem. I have a problem.
And on my dad's side of the family, it's got to be one of them specialty dishes. Something that you wasn't expecting. Like one year we had oxtail soup. I think this year was teriyaki turkey wings. I think what was the other one a couple years before? I think it was dirt cake. Dirt cake was a couple years before.
That's delicious if it's made right.
Yeah, it was. The crazy thing was, it was in the plant in the middle of the table, and the plant thing in the middle of the table the whole time. Yep. That was the crazy thing about it.
That's how my mother used to do it. And then you sitting there, and she wouldn't tell anybody that's the dessert until the end of dinner. And she would say, "Well, that's your dessert," and people would be like, and then when they would get it after they realized that's food. They were like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, mom was something. But yeah,
I'm
Christmas
trying to
dinner
think
is
what else.
I love Christmas dinner.
What else crazy did we have? It's always one specialty piece at the dinner table though. It's always one. We had duck one time.
Mom used to have prime rib. She used to get us prime rib.
Nah, that's usually
We,
always there. As a
see, when
matter of
I was
fact,
a kid,
prime rib was on sale last week on Friday and Saturday for $4.87 a pound.
well, when I was a kid, prime rib was, hella expensive. And she used to order this prime rib from this company. She didn't go to the store and buy it. It was like a specially seasoned prime rib,
Yeah,
and she had to order it. And this prime rib would come in. And, you know, I felt like I didn't realize how expensive prime rib was when I was a kid because we used to eat it every holiday, right? And then I got grown and
right.
tried to saturate my tail up to the grocery store to get some prime rib. Like, yeah, I want some. Yeah, okay. Let me go on over here to this chopped steak and this
Exactly.
chicken over here, this chicken thighs.
Yeah, you had to
Yeah,
learn.
I had to learn, but I didn't know. Shoot, I took that for granted, boy. I really did. I really did. But yeah, Christmas. This is always a good time. I don't like winter. You know that. I don't like cold weather. Christmas happens to come during when it's cold weather, but I have to say it's the highlight of winter. It's the only thing that's good about it is Christmas. I can't stand wintertime.
Yeah, you can't.
Mm-mm. No, no winter. But anyway, this was nice, Dennis, doing our Christmas show, Christmas Day. I got my Christmas shirt on, my little bright red Christmas shirt. Are you playing Santa today?
No, I was supposed to play Santa at the school last week, but then they act like they ain't need me, so I wasn't sticking around for it. I ain't playing Santa today. I think one year, maybe in the future, I think I'll have enough gifts for everybody in the future. Hopefully everything will go right. But with this podcast, Dream Around, and I have enough gifts for everybody. Be
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
riding around in my big old sprinter. I have a sprinter. Riding around in the sprinter, full of Christmas gifts, dropping
Remember,
stuff
we
off.
we gonna do it. We're gonna be on that stage handing out the big fat check. Remember
Yeah,
my dream.
your dream, man, on the big
Hmm.
black. That's right.
We're
That's
gonna be
right.
right up there at the event, standing on the stage with the big fat check to hand
And
out.
then I'm gonna get you, and then I'm gonna have you. Matter of fact, we're gonna interview a cruise director next year
Hmm.
because I gotta soften you up to get on this cruise ship.
Oh
So
Lord.
we gonna interview a cruise director next year. I'm trying to get
Hmm.
the confirmed date on it, and when I interview
Uh-huh.
him, it's gonna soften you up for this trip. I'm telling you,
I don't think so, dear.
I'm gonna try.
I
Can't
know
knock it.
you gonna
You can't knock it, but to try.
you gonna give it an old college try, but I'm a pretty tough cookie when it comes to
It's all
this
right.
cruise situation.
It's all right. Only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. That's the way I always say. Only one way to find out. But now, um, yeah, with Christmas being here and New Year's will be next week, so um, I think the only other Christmas story I had as an adult, because Christmas is always spent differently because depending on what parents' house I was at. I'm at my mom's house, it's spent this way. I'm at my dad's house, it's spent that way. When I got married, it was spent a different way. Shout out to my in-laws, man. They all beautiful people, wife, in-laws, all of them. Shout out to all of them. They do it big on the holidays and have great times. So shout out to all of them. Give a shout out to my aunts for, you know, still doing their thing during Christmas. Shout out to all my aunts on my mom and my dad's side. They do it pretty big as well. Baking cakes and getting everything together. So I applaud all of them for doing what they do. But it's just different over different people's house. That's the only
Oh
thing I
yeah.
can say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, do you go to, with Christmas being, right next to church, would you still go to church on Christmas?
Christmas Eve. We used to
Okay.
go on Christmas Eve. Have a Christmas Eve service, kind of
Oh,
bringing them in.
so, and did you go on New Year's too, or you ain't going on New Year's?
I have never been the New Year's type to go out my house. I would actually stay in the house watching. It would be me and Dick Clark my whole life.
That is crazy. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I didn't want to go out. Not on New
Wow.
Year's Eve because people crazy.
People is crazy. It is. I remember
So
I was working Christmas and my mom and my dad, they both called me. They called me up. They're like, "Well, you all right? You over there working overnight on Christmas? Watch out for them crackheads." I was doing security in the parking lot. So they're like, "Well, watch out for them crackheads." I'm like, "Crackheads downtown Philadelphia?
yeah.
They is not worried about me." Let me get that out of the way. They both say the same
Well,
thing. Both say the same thing. They're not even in the same house. They both say the same thing to me. "You're the only son I got, so I got to call to make sure." Like, hold up. I'm the oldest son you got. You got another son. Yeah, but Rob is crazy. That's what my mom always said. But Rob is crazy. So you the only one that's saying.
well, even when I was young, in my 20s, I did not go out on New Year's Eve. No, it was me and Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve every year.
That is crazy.
I'm not going out New Year's Eve, but Christmas I always spent with the family.
Yeah, I always thought that you went out on when you was in college. That's when I thought you went out.
No, I was at home. See, we would get out for Christmas before Thanksgiving.
Wow.
And so from Thanksgiving through Christmas, I didn't in New Year's, I was at home with my parents. And then after January 1, that first week in January, I was back in school. But New Year's Eve, I was at the house. And I'm still like that. Managing DJ R&B though, he started doing New Year's Eve karaoke events. And so I would go to his event. And that was hard for me because, and I told him, I said, if I didn't like you so much and love, the way you DJ so much, I would be at home because I don't go out on New Year's Eve. But I did. You got any more questions for me with Christmas?
No, that's about all the questions I have for you. I need to hurry and get dressed and get out to this party. How about yourself? What you got planned for Christmas Day?
I'm gonna bake some more sugar cookies.
That sounds
I'm gonna
good.
bake some more sugar cookies in memory of my mom. My mom had this cookbook, and the first thing that she taught me how to make was sugar cookies. And so I decided, since my sister found the cookbook, I decided that I'm gonna make sugar cookies today.
You should make copies of that book.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I mean it's old and tattered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I had to sit down. Take your time, just rewrite it.
No, I ain't doing that now. That's crazy.
is
The
that many?
the book is this thick.
Ooh, you're gonna need like a week to rewrite that, huh?
No, I'm not rewriting that. Dennis Coleman. I'm not doing. I'm not rewriting this now. I'm just letting you know
I'm gonna leave it
that's
alone.
not going to happen.
I'm gonna leave it
But
alone.
I might see about getting it digitized.
You might could pay a college kid like $10. They'll rewrite it for you.
No, I ain't paying nobody.
Yeah. But this was definitely a great show. Happy holidays to everybody out there. I know some they try to take Christ out of Christmas, they call it Xmas. And then they got to a point where they'll just, I don't understand it at all. because I don't even see no religions even that mad at the situation that is called Christmas. Have you been around other religious people that been mad at that it's called Christmas?
No.
I haven't either. That ain't even their argument. They got arguments about other things. That ain't even one of them. Or maybe it's just me. You got any last words though?
Well, just Merry Christmas and out there to everybody that's listening. Thank you for joining us for our special Christmas show. Merry Christmas to you, Dennis Holmes, and your family. I know you are going to have a great day, especially with the little one. And I hate that you're not going to be Santa though, because I would give anything to see a picture of you as Santa. I would love that.
I would love to be Santa. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I would love to see that. But just remember the reason for the season and be kind to people, like I'm always saying. There's lots of people out here, including myself, that have a difficult time this time of year because we've lost loved ones, and not having them here during this time of year is very hard. So be willing to listen to people who are not as joyful as you may be about Christmas. I'm to the point where I can be joyful. I have my moments leading up to today where I think about who's not here and all that, but Christmas Day gets here and then my joy comes in the morning. So that's how I feel about it. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Kwanzaa starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's also my mother's birthday, which is, and 2 days ago was my parents' anniversary. So this is a big, week of milestones for my family. So hopefully we'll start Kwanzaa tomorrow if I can keep the names straight of each day. So Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah to those of you who are Jewish. And I don't know, I'm just praying that God heals this world, especially our country. Just heal us, God.
Yeah, just heal it.
Just heal us. Just heal this country.
I'm agreeing with that. Just heal this world. Stop all this killing. First of all, let's stop all this killing of each other. Yeah. And then I want to stop all this killing of this COVID. Like, I just don't understand it. How we got more murders during a pandemic. But you ain't even supposed to be next to nobody. What you mad at somebody else for? Supposed to be 6 feet apart from them.
Because they're not following the rules. Because remember, it's all a hoax. It's not real.
I just don't understand.
They're just trying to make us take this shot for no reason. They want to control our bodies. Remember that, right?
That's what they say.
Right.
That's what they say. And like I said, all this killing going on, you damn if you do, damn if you don't. You go outside, you're scared to get COVID. You're even more scared to get shot by a motherfucker for no reason. I really just don't understand them.
Right. You're
but
right.
I thank God every day for keeping us here and keep having us waking up every day, for us to do great things out here. And, I hope we touch somebody to stop somebody from doing something that they thought about doing. And again, this is the Side Jawn. I'm Dennis Holmes, the Ignorant Thinker Podcast. And this is Sharon Mullen, the Chocolate Writer. And we are the Side Jawn. We want to thank y'all for coming out with us today. Have a great day.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.